What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. We're going to do a little story time today, and this is spawned by the Elliot Roger video. I had put up my take on it after getting some emails about what I thought about the creatine thing, and I just figured I'd put out there what I thought about him in general based on the fact I watched some of his videos, kind of looked a little further into it, some very fucking strange shit going on, and somebody in the comment section was like, bro, fucking leave him alone. I can't believe anybody was defending this guy to fucking begin with, but leave him alone. You don't understand. He's weird because he has Asperger's, and that's why everything fucking happened, and blah, 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 blah. You gotta fucking let it go. And I'm like, hang on, time out. First of all, fuck Elliot Rogers. I'll say it right now. Fuck his family. Fuck those cops that were investigating him, and fuck the doctors that knew there was something going on with him. He was being treated for violent tendencies. Okay, they were fucking investigating his fucking videos for some shit that was going on. And his parents supposedly noticed it about a week before that he was really acting fucking weird. So you had 7 days, motherfuckers, 7 days to stop this motherfucker from snapping. You saw it coming, but you fucking ignored it. And that's the problem. You know what? Let's give him a BMW. Let's give him a new fucking TV. Let's give him whatever the fuck he wants, try to make him happy. Oh, he's acting really fucking weird. He's already been treated for fucking violent tendencies, and he's fucking has Asperger's. Something mad may happen, but let's fucking ignore it. The cops, we don't have enough evidence. Fuck evidence. How many fucking bodies are laying down? Evidence, right, okay. Anyways, let's get back on the... I get pissed off when people try to defend this shit because when you see some shit like that, motherfucker, because of laws and bullshit that goes on in this country of being sued, people will fucking turn their other fucking cheek and let some shit like this happen. And then they go, oh, fuck, we saw this coming, kind of, but we were powerless to stop it. Shut the fuck up. Slap a pair of fucking handcuffs and a straitjacket on the motherfucker, then put him in a room. Fucking worry about fucking lawsuits and bullshit later. At least fucking 6 other people would still be alive that were innocent fucking people that didn't deserve to die. That probably didn't even see this shit coming. Who knows what kind of fucking horrible death they died and how painful that was because you don't want to get sued. Give me a fucking break. Jesus Christ. Story time today begins when I moved into a condo with 2 roommates. One was Naland. She was, Naland was so cool. I don't know what to say about her. Like, it became like a sister very quickly to me. We had another roommate who's this individual who had Asperger's, and he had something else that was wrong with him too. But the thing that was most apparent was the social awkwardness that he had. Now, when I first got there, of course, he acts awkward, and what's strange to me doesn't necessarily mean it's strange. It's just strange to me, something I don't normally see, something that's different that I don't kind of, I'm not used to seeing around. And I just thought he was shy. Well, after living there for a little bit, he comes out of his shell a little bit. They can begin to trust you. We're living in close quarters. We have a 3-bedroom condo. And, as it turns out, he has this issue. But it takes him a while to come around. When he gets used to it, then, he's friends with you, and he's open, and he's honest, and he's a nice guy, and he works 2 jobs, and he's honest, and, he's a very good dude. And it became to, I'd come home at night and start making my food, and he'd come downstairs and be like, hey, Jerry, how was your day? I'm like, hey, man, how was your day? Oh, good. A lot going on? Yeah, just busy. He worked 2 jobs. And I remember one night I came home, and this is when Milan moved out, we got another roommate, and I came home and there were beer bottles in the bin. And I was like, wait a minute. And I asked my other roommate, I'm like, yo, are you drinking? Because you're supposed to be dieting for a contest. He's like, no. I'm like, fuck, that means what's his name is fucking drinking. I don't know how this is going to work out. He was fine. Normal. No issues. So you see, these people blaming Asperger's for what was wrong with this kid, it's not a fucking debilitating fucking disease that turns you into a fucking murderer. There are a lot of people with Asperger's, and they're not fucking killing people. There wasn't one iota of fucking violence in my roommate's body at all. Awkwardness, yes. I had, when I flew to go drive across the country with Kari, I had a friend of mine stay with Bruno and Nico to take care of them at the condo. And he'd never met her. So he came home, and she was there, and he was very, disturbed by the fact that she was there. He was like, who are you? And she's like, I'm Jerry's friend, la, la, la. And it took him a little while to get used to her, but it was just a new individual being introduced into his environment that made him feel uncomfortable. So you see, there are different things that, yes, it's awkward, but it's not fucking murderous. It's not fucking raging. It's not the fact that they can't control themselves. I mean, what the fuck? There's just, I don't get it. I don't understand why anybody would defend this Elliot Roger guy. Because to this day, I would see my old roommate. He works at a grocery store. And I would see him, and you could walk right up to him, looked at him, and he wouldn't say anything. And it'd be like, hey man, how you doing? He'd be like, oh hey Jerry. Like after you said something to him, then he would say hi. But he wouldn't take it upon himself to say hi to you, even if he knew you and wanted to say hi. You know, as he was walking home a couple times, I saw him walking. I said, "Hey, man, you want to ride?" And he's like, "No, no, no, I'm good." He had like 4 or 5 blocks left to go. He wanted to walk. You know, like he had his own way of doing things, and he was very individual. And eventually, you know, I stopped seeing him at the grocery market. And even when I saw him, I said hi. He would kind of like shy away because I was out of his environment and out of his life. So now I became something that was, you know, not normal to him, not used to it. So I became not his friend anymore, I guess. You know, and you know, I didn't learn a whole lot about it, but I learned some interactions with the way he was. But violence, no. Definitely not fucking somebody that would keep someone's fucking head in a jar under the bed or some weird shit. You know, like, I don't get it, you know, so this is and we know other people, all of us know some people out there, remain nameless, who has some learning disabilities and Asperger's and stuff like that, who gets very upset and depressed and, you know, stuff happens, but again, they're not out there fucking killing people, okay? They're not out there even fucking harming anybody. They're not even out there fucking harming themselves, okay? So just because, you know, this guy happened to have Asperger's, Elliot fucking Roger, he had a lot of fucking shit wired the wrong way in his head. And a lot of it, I think, was nurtured by his parents and ignored by his parents to allow it to fester and grow. And it just grew out of control, and this shit popped off, which is just, I mean, I don't know what to say, but I mean, trying to talk about Elliot Roger as fucking being like, that's the worst poster boy for Asperger's ever. You're going to fucking scare people away from people with Asperger's because they're going to fucking relate Asperger's to fucking Elliot Roger. Don't fucking do that, okay? Because my roommate was fine. He was cool. He's a good guy. I got nothing bad to say about him at all, all right? But if somebody starts fucking saying, oh, that guy's the same as fucking, that would offend me if somebody started saying that. So just be aware. Just because someone has some kind of disability or, you know, affliction or whatever the fuck is going on doesn't make them a goddamn killer. Okay? And it doesn't mean that it's okay to be a fucking killer and it's okay to be fucked up like that if you do have those. It's not the way it works. If you're fucking a serial killer, you're wired a certain way and it's not fucking Asperger's that's causing it. Biowestertraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biowestertraining.com is a blog and where it wasn't Asperger's, it's fucking psychosis. And we're out.